can escape through here.
Escape?
People out there will help you. Hmm?
But what about you?
Go on.
Wait!
Go!
Don't leave me!
Be strong!
The electric part of the that is split up civilization over 1,000 years ago and thought to be
Observation log of the east-west buffer zone and the Eastlands beyond, commonly known as the Forbidden Lands.
Weather?
Fair.
Inclemencies?
None.
it looks nice.
Visibility?
And that's all my
Dust haze present.
Large monsters?
Clear.
Small monsters?
Clear.
galleon, but it must be a
Endemic life?
A number of native birds.
All standard readings, sir.
Yes.
Other anomalies? Other anomalies?
Down there. Someone's in trouble. Set us down along the desert perimeter.
all of them are in full sprint mode.
Child? Are you all right? Can you hear me? He's still breathing.
Luarte. Luarte.
It's an ancient language.
Tend to him.
Right.
Yes, sir.
I don't see any serious injuries.
But he's dehydrated.
I thought the Forbidden Lands were uninhabited, sir.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
That's still Fabian. We have dual Dragonators on the. Okay. You have a skip and interesting. Holy crap.
Yeah, okay. Let's do this.
reputation precedes you, Hunter. I trust you know what I've called you here to discuss.
Yes, sir. The Forbidden Lands?
Indeed. But more precisely about the boy we rescued in the vicinity. Entry to the region itself has been restricted for 1,000 years. We thought it completely uninhabited. Any remnants of its ancient civilization rest solely in historical record. Now imagine our surprise to have discovered this boy. He claimed to be part of a clan, the Keepers. He said they have a village in a land we thought uninhabited for ages. A few years have passed, but the Academy, of course, has remained skeptical.
This village. Is there evidence it exists?
Nothing absolute, but the mysterious composition of the boy's pendant suggests it might. And as for how we came to rescue the boy...
Sir?
It seems a certain monster had forced him to flee. It attacked his village, and he escaped alone. Unfortunately, the underground tunnel he used to make his escape collapsed. We found him, took him in, and here we are.
Do we know the status of the village?
Unknown.
And of the monster?
Unknown. However, the scholars hypothesize that it may be a monster, which we thought to have perished long ago.
An extinct species?
They're calling it the White Wraith. The Guild has authorized the rescue of the Keepers and an investigation into this monster. I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Finding the village won't be easy. You'll need the proper guide. Speaking of which, I have an extra assignment for you.
Hello, my name is Alma.
What?
Come on. It's okay. How are ya? Great.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go.
Yeah, ma.
Get started. This is gonna be great.
You bet.
Yeah.
I hope we find them soon.
Look!
A little loud. Hold on.
Hard to part!
Aye!
There's so many.
They're exceptionally agitated. Could they be chasing something?
It's a person!
FPS suggests that my settings probably need to be changed.
And crash right into them!
We're still too far away.
What do we do?
Hold on. What's that?
Bird.
That's alright.
Can you reach it?
I have to try.
I'm coming too. You gotta see that girl.
Hold on.
Hasn't given.
Okay, you're safe now.
Yo. So much for this region being uninhabited.
It must be a type of flightless.
Isai. He's still
Can
in
glide.
trouble. Isai, we were doing sacred practice, but then it came, and my brother, he...
What came? One of the things that was chasing you earlier? It's okay. And your brother, where is he?
He told me to run, and he stayed.
Sounds like trouble, yeah?
Can you tell us where he is?
So much.
The sacred. He knows Isai's scent.
Let's find him. I'm with you. Everyone else, focus on scouting for a campsite.
Understood. Just send a signal if you need backup. We'll leave some supplies for you. I'll keep an eye on these two. We're moving out. Coming.
Please, take these people to save Isai.
We're counting on you.
Come with me, okay?
Don't worry. I'll be back soon.
Okay. Come on. Be careful out there!
We will!
We should prepare a bit, just in case. Yeah. Wow, these sacred are quite intelligent. Give them a scent and they'll follow it on their own.
They're fast, too.
Did you hear that?
It's coming from in there.
Down there.
No! Stay away! Come on, bud. We have to run.
Go!
What? I can't just leave him.
I'll help. Hurry!
Caution, Hunter. Your target is a shadow goblin, an amphibian. Immediately near us. Flat.
It's going to attack!
Why not have it? Bless you. Word game. Got it. Don't you worry, game. As soon as it tells you and you're already in it, second you press the B button. Like, I don't mind that they're training me to try to do that, but like, that's annoying. Why even have a freaking?
I'll just hop off for now. Hang on tight. Don't get shaken off.
There we are.
Almost there.
Oh, you already doing Olympia?
I'll ride with you.
There we go. First wake up hit is a success. Heck yeah.
Great work. I knew you were the best.
Four and a half minutes. Okay.
Over here.
It's safe now.
There. Thank the winds.
Allow us to introduce ourselves.
Wait. Hold on. Did you really do that? There's no way you should have been able to. So, how?
We came because your sister said you were in trouble.
Nona! Where is she?
She's safe, don't worry.
Now.
We'll take you to her, alright?
My face looks. I don't know if that's because of the makeup choices. Because of the way.
You made it! What a fascinating creature.
Any trouble finding us?
None at all, thanks to your flair.
You must be Isai. Please, this way.
Okay.
Hey, Hunter. Back already? Good work.
Hey, your sister's just over there.
She's been worried, Sec. Hurry.
This is a pretty well-protected spot.
We could do a lot worse for an interim camp. This way.
Just a quick check. I'm telling you, we just need some space. She's fine.
But she needs aftercare.
Which we're perfectly capable of.
Nona!
Isai, you're okay!
The winds.
You see? She's fine. Now scram. Go. Back to your stations. They'll fill us in later.
I didn't properly thank you before. Everything just happened so fast. I didn't know what to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you!
I'm Isai. My sister and I are from a nearby village.
My name is Nona. It's wonderful to meet you. I'm Alma. The others and I are here on a search. We're from a place far out west.
Westerns.
Where's this village you say you're from?
It's just a short distance away by Sacred. Nona and I live there with our grandmother.
Would you happen to know of a tribe called the Keepers?
The Keepers? No, I don't. Sorry.
I see. Well, that's okay. We're actually helping our friend here find his home. His people. They're called the Keepers.
The Keepers, huh? Sorry. I don't remember ever hearing that name before. But our elder, she might know something.
Thanks for letting us borrow your sacred earlier. They were a tremendous help. Did you train them in your village?
Yes. We raised them from eggs and trained them ourselves. They're invaluable to us as companions.
They're so intelligent. They really came through for us back there.
I know, right? They're great at sensing and avoiding trouble. And at remembering scents. But they're pretty tricky to handle. So not everyone's cut out for riding them. Take this guy, for example. He won't let just anyone ride him. He's almost too smart for his own good. So, when I saw him take to you so easily, I was really impressed. He must have a gift.
The cat.
How did you end up in that situation back there?
Oh, it was all my fault. I was careless. I was helping Nona with riding practice, and a giant toad snuck up on us. I told Nona to run for it while I got its attention.
Only pause.
But when my Sacred and I tried to get away, he slipped, and we fell into that cave. And so, who exactly are the two of you?
Oh, right. We must have really surprised you earlier.
Forgive me for my lack of understanding, but you use those tools? I've never seen anything like that before.
Back where we're from, specialists use
Have the
these tools to protect others from large creatures. With the understanding that they're never to be brandished at other people, of course. Only those with special permission are allowed to use them.
Tools, specialists, permission.
That won't do to keep you talking. Let's take a look at those.
Playing with the button.
Why don't we have a look around base camp? Where should we go first?
Well, look who it is. That was quite a show you put on back there. They told me you were good, but they failed to mention you were halfway out of your mind. I'm Olivia. We'll be working together a lot on this expedition.
The pleasure's all mine. How'd you get roped into this expedition?
Oh, you don't know. My unit has a reputation for handling special assignments. Can already tell this is gonna be quite the ordeal, but the rest of my unit is not too fussed.
Sounds like they trust you.
We have our objectives. The Keepers, the White Wraith. But there's more to the job than that. True hunters devote themselves to helping people. That's our calling. So wherever this journey takes us, let's answer that calling. Together. Our paths are many, but the destination is always the same.
So, what else have you heard about me? I'm almost afraid to ask.
People say you're a solitary bird, that you prefer to work alone. So, why'd you agree to a cooperative undertaking like this? Change of heart?
Change of something.
Well,
Wanna
you're
put
here
art
now,
flip
and that's all
dick
that
in what?
matters. I won't pry. So, have you been to the training area yet? There's no better place to learn the feel of a weapon. Have a look when you get the chance. This dream we walk through is fragile, and only through constant self-betterment do we delay its end.
So they set up a training area, huh? Why don't we stop by?
Emma. Alright, the busty blonde.
Welcome back, Hunter. Looking good out there.
Thanks for looking after Nata and the other kid. Oh, nice throwback there.
What can I say? I come in handy. Yeah, it was. Bumped you right off the ship and onto a secret. That took guts. And I've seen my fair share of guts. Wait, that came out wrong. My point is, seeing you jump off the boat brought back all kinds of memories.
Good memories, I hope.
Yeah, I used to go adventuring with a hunter just like you. Together, we tore up the land, sea, and sky. It made me the adventuring junkie I am today.
The four.
Well, I got everything set up and ready to go. What'd you think? It's not ideal, but I can make do. Especially since we might be on the move soon. But don't you worry. I
Here's
can
your
still make anything you need to succeed out in the field. And if you got materials, I can make you something. If you don't have enough, I got you covered. Anything catch your eye?
Fruit piece. Not free, especially once higher defense than
Yaha. Yaha. Got something in mind?
bone. So I'm assuming that this one down here is maybe going to be arc build first. He's going to be Dragon Elemental. This one or this one is Chromatrus. Or 8.
Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection.
Top of that.
What are we making today?
Do it straight from. Okay.
Yaha. Well, that's enough chit-chat.
I think it's almost time for our meeting. Hey there.
Oh, hello.
How are you holding up?
I guess I'm okay. I was so surprised when you jumped off the boat onto that bird thing. That was amazing.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I hear you crossed the desert on foot.
Yes. Outside the tunnel, it was sand in every direction. Tashin, that's my father's friend, gave me some food and water. So I walked and walked until I couldn't go another step. I don't remember anything after that.
You were very brave.
I guess so.
So, what kind of things do you like?
Me? I don't really know. I liked the tea Alma made for us on the sand ship. It was sweet and smelled nice.
Let's talk again later.
Okay.
All right, is everyone here?
Avis unit, present.
Astrum unit, Rubrum unit, Turris unit, Ferrum unit, present.
Let's see. Provisions? Research? We're here, for the most part.
Let's start with the good news. Thanks to everyone, we're off to an excellent start.
Indeed, we've already made human contact.
The next thing to discuss is our short-term goals. We have 2 objectives: rescue the Keepers and locate the White Wraith that attacked their village. Unfortunately, the tunnel Nata used has collapsed, and we don't know any other way to find his people.
Any idea how long you were down there?
I walked for several days. I'm not sure which way. After a while, it all started to look the same.
Then we'll need to split up. Make our search as wide as possible. Good deal. Except I think it'd be better if you held off until the support team arrives.
No objections here.
This project to survey the Forbidden Lands has been in the works for years. And now here we are, finally. Thank you all. I'm sorry to cause so much trouble.
It's all right, lad. We're in this together.
First things first, I think we ought to escort Nona and Isai back to their village, for safety reasons.
That seems wise. If we're lucky, someone there might have some information about the Keepers.
Why don't we stop by our tent and prepare before we go?
Hey, can one of you help me out? My stockpile of honey is running low.
Is it urgent? How bad do you need honey? And where the heck is the support?
We're here. Sorry we're late.
Better late than dead. What happened?
I had a run-in with a giant toad. Might have been its lunch if these people hadn't come along.
Hello, sir. On behalf of the...
You have rescued my friends. For that I thank you. However, your visit is ill-timed. I must ask you to leave.
But we owe them our hospitality. At least...
One more thing, which I am sure you understand. The sacred are precious to our village.
Of course, they'll be returned to you at once.
Thanks for letting us use them.
We'll be going then. Did you see that? The guards at the gates. They weren't carrying weapons. Isai didn't seem to know what weapons were either. Huh? What the... These are Phylakchi!
Hey.
Authorization? Granted. The guild authorizes you to neutralize the threat.
Hey. This is how we naturally. It just...
That thing is awfully close to the village. Can we get out of here? I almost wet my fur.
Yeah, let's move.
Can I talk to you right quick? It's about the support team. They should have been here by now. I mapped out what their route ought to be. From the desert, they'd enter the grasslands and...
An SOS flare! You don't think...
Come on! Be careful out there, Hunter.
Follow the scout flies!
The timing, the direction, it must be them.
Hurry! Move those hindquarters!
The support team must be in trouble.
Up. Up. Didn't quite realize.
Hold on, everyone! I'm a coming to help! There they are!
Why are you trying to hit it with the
No, you don't! Why don't they just put the meat down?
Get on! Hurry!
Are we allowed to?
We can talk about it later. We have to follow them.
Thanks, Isai.
Thank you.
Find somewhere safe.
We'll meet up later.
clearly something's happening. Put it down for 5 seconds.
Go, 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 go! Authorizes me to hunt the amateurs and protect the support team.
Out of his head area and then I don't think it's
Look out! Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
I do like he's almost kind of the one with the blade tail. I do like how it's kind of in that. I don't need to open a software for this guy. He's literally limping.
Don't mind if I do.
I'll ride with you.
The camera magnetism.
My lives are flashing before me here. Get a load of these claws! Power up activated!
Oh. Now you're just.
Down and ready for you.
Now you're just. Why is this?
Thanks, Isai. You saved everyone.
Can I ask why you came back?
I thought you might need these sacred. You look after them, won't you?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I did kind of glaze over. I think I read it indeed.
They belong with you.
Nor have I necessarily.
I've never met more capable and deserving riders. And I had Gemma make you a new saddle.
I sure did. Even added a holster so you can carry an additional weapon.
That'll come in handy.
I can have a great sword.
And
And
one
another
more
great
thing.
sword.
I was wondering if you'd like to visit my home. Since Zato is out, my grandmother told me now would be a great time to pay back the favor I owe.
We'd love to, thank you.
Great! I'll be waiting until you're ready to go.
I'll just get.
Oh, by the way, everyone's been asking about you. Sounds like we're going to that village.
Yeah.
Well, I would hope it would be literally the same
I
because
hope
it's the
someone
exact
can
same
help
section of
us.
gameplay that I got for the beta.
How are you holding up?
I'm okay. So, does that weapon ever get too heavy?
Not really. I'm used to it.
Pardon me.
I'm surprised you don't fall over backwards.
The support team's here.
Uh-huh. You know, we don't have felines where I come from.
Don't have.
Couldn't believe my eyes the first time I saw one. So many things are new to me, and so many different kinds of people.
Sorry, he doesn't know what
I
a
was so
flippin'
scared when I first reached the surface, and there was nothing but sand. But after I met Alma, I wasn't so scared anymore.
That one, the green frog or the fire chicken.
What have you been into lately?
I really like... is it cheese? I tried it for the first time in your country. It was delicious.
Lactose intolerant.
We'll have to scrounge some up.
Thank you.
They team together.
Let's
But
talk again
the
soon,
cat,
Okay.
green frog, gonna be later in the game once we get into high rank where we can actually. Because essentially, for the way that this game is laid out, the entire story is your build-up tutorial of how you're.
Great. My village awaits.
This is only one of the locales that we visit.
Greetings. I'll tell the elder you're here.
Second locale is
This way, friends.
rainforest.
Thank you very much.
Third locale is the inside of a volcano, or like a submerged volcano area. And then the last place is all is a giant icicle place with some anti-gravity.
Sound. It's so pretty.
That's the gem chimes. They keep the monsters out of the village.
It's almost like music.
Come on.
They are indeed.
What's all the fuss about?
Who's that? What's that on her back? That's huge!
I guess they
What a
really
volcano
haven't seen a
explodes.
weapon before.
Yeah, I'm unsure about that. I hope it doesn't explode.
I'll tell my family to start getting everything ready for you. Do you mind waiting a little while?
Not at all. Actually, this might be a good chance to talk to the villagers. I want to ask them about Nata.
I'll have a look around.
Me too! Me too!
Okay. We'll meet up later.
Shall we?
Come in, don't be shy. The children have told me much about
Hello. Can we speak to the elder of this village?
I am she. Come in, be welcome. I've heard how you saved Nona and Isai. Thank you.
We're just glad they're safe. Thank you for inviting us into your village.
I wish we could be better hosts, but the sand tide approaches. And we are busy readying for the storm.
Oh, yeah.
The sands come alive this time of year, like a wild beast bristling with lightning. Once your business here is concluded, you should find shelter.
Before that, we'd like to ask you something. Have you ever heard of a people known as the Keepers? We're trying to locate this boy's home.
Keepers? No, I can't say the name is familiar. But child, you're so young. How did you... Oh, forgive me. I should not ask such painful questions.
It's all right. Thank you so much for your time.
So the sand that she mentioned, essentially, entire plain area gets washed from what could probably just be described as a sand tidal wave that then kind of engulfs the whole area. There is a monster in there that we get to actually
Please come in.
Look at this. Welcome.
Greetings. Thank you so much for inviting us. We're travelers from the West, my friends and I here.
Yes, of course. You help my grandchildren. Tell me how I can help, and I shall.
Welcome to our home.
Thanks.
Please, have a seat.
Thank you so much again for your warm hospitality.
It's the very least we can do.
I think for right now, I just want to do the poster myself because I'm not sure if or when that's going. Because, fortunately, other things that are happening.
It looks so tasty. Yes, thank
I am
you.
probably going to play this game entirely to completion before I even touch
May we so
the truck
share in
content
the
and
wind
stuff.
bounty. Please, help yourselves.
Yes, yes.
You heard him.
Why did we change clothes?
It's so fragrant. Do you use a special kind of flower?
I don't know about special, but it pairs well with the beans.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Nothing like home cooking.
Thank you for the delicious meal. We're very grateful. And when you were so busy, too.
Yeah, the cheese balls.
Nonsense. We're delighted to have you.
It didn't feel right parting the way we did.
But what's this about an approaching sandstorm?
It'll be here before long, and we have to make sure the village is prepared.
Our face is at
I'm
least
told
flush
that
with
there's
it.
intense lightning as well as
Doesn't
wind.
make me
It
weirded
must
out.
be an ordeal.
Yes, but one that the village needs in order to survive.
What do you mean?
After the sandstorm comes the new spring, when life is restored to all the earth.
You can't mean the wasteland out there.
I do, and our patience is rewarded with a season of bounty.
I heard that Nata has been searching for his people, the brave child.
I'm probably just gonna do like a static picture of the truck.
Oh, I wish I could say I have, but I have not.
You must miss your people.
Not
I
quite
do.
exactly sure how I want to
With all my heart.
know that it's probably as a stat.
I don't know if I have a home left to return
Probably
to,
something scroll.
but I have to believe they're okay.
We sighted a monster with long, thick fur near the village.
That sounds like a doshaguma. They never used to venture out of the forest.
There's a forest?
Yes, up the river and beyond the grasslands.
That's
We've been
the
encountering doshaguma a lot recently. They attack our livestock, so we keep them penned up here. Fortunately, the gem chimes protect us.
A bunch of ornaments make you feel safe?
Yes, you see, this region is home to a creature that even the doshaguma fear. And it just so happens that the gem chime stones sound a lot like that monster.
And that's enough of a deterrent. Interesting.
Okay.
I suppose we'll take our
That's
leave
some
now.
information.
Thank you for the wonderful food and company.
There's no rush for you to leave.
That's very kind, but we know how much preparing you have to do for the sandstorm.
So he's talking about
Thanks for the grab.
Raydao,
Best I've had in ages.
which is the apex creature for this.
Hunt than ever.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's start heading back to base camp. So, what's next?
Let's head to the forest.
Right.
Going straight to the.
Maybe we should look into the Doshakama while we're at it. But for today, let's rest. We can start our investigation fresh tomorrow.
Nata can ride with me. How about we meet up on the path to the forest and go from there?
Perfect. See you all tomorrow then.